What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Evercrisis video. Alright guys, so there's a couple things I want to talk about today. Number one, I'm going to talk about the victory draws and how to approach it as a free-to-play player, and of those who are just low on stamina, okay? So if you guys remember in the last video, there's an actual prize detail of everything that's going to be happening within all of these areas, whether it's the bronze ticket or the silver ticket. And what you want to aim for essentially is the jackpot prizes. So once you get the jackpot prizes, guys, you want to move on. That's essentially how I would approach it. And there's a reason why. Okay, so when you get to this point of the solo missions, you're going to have an EX Sephiroth 2, which is going to have 140k. Now, this is a DPS race, but there is a actual weapon in the event, believe it or not, that's going to help you beat Sephiroth at that level as a free-to-play player. And it's an extremely important weapon because it's the weapon that is currently the feature weapon for the event. The reason why this weapon is so important is Sephiroth does all physical attacks outside of his phases where he does the magic changes, right? But after a while, Octaslash and Boundless Strength become his go-to attack moves. Now, this weapon, Torn Wing, is very important for two reasons. Number one, it allows Sephiroth to survive a little bit more because of the boost physical defense that he gets to add to that as a secondary weapon. And number two, it actually plays a major role in the fight itself. If you guys notice here, the physical defense is increased, potency is mid, and it actually ranges a single ally. It doesn't do it to himself. That's the important part. You can actually choose the ally you want to put this protect on. Now, the beauty of this is if you raise it further, you can actually put from mid to high, and if it goes all the way to purple, right? Oh, sorry, all the way to right here, which is purple 1, you can go from mid to high. So the good thing here is casting this twice will allow you to put somebody at a high level before Octaslash goes off. Now, the reason why that's so important is the high level will increase the amount of physical damage protection the unit gets, and you get to choose who that is. Now, Octaslash is a long cast for Sephiroth, okay? The moment you see Boundless Strength pop, you should be doing this right away on the unit that he targets, because you're going to see a little red arrow above one of the unit's names. They're going to be the one that's going to receive Octaslash. This right here will protect them, okay? Not only will it heal them a little bit, but it also gives them the mid to high physical protection that they need to survive Octaslash. This is how free-to-play is going to get through this battle. Sephiroth, again, becomes a very important part, young Sephiroth that is, to completing this whole thing, okay? So, first thing I want to talk about, the victory draw ticket. Go one draw at a time. And the reason why I say this is you want to be able to get yourself just the weapon and pretty much move on. The rest of the stuff is not really required because it's things you can farm on a daily basis, right? Unless you're swimming in tickets, this is the way I would approach this, is just do one at a time, right? And then continue on until you get it done. If you do, you can do 10. I mean, if you want to get like a little bit, do a little faster, you can pull 10. But you can see here, if I don't get the jackpot, then it's over. Now, if you go back and check out the prize details, right, you want to make sure that you're not in this area here. Most of these are already almost gone. So you can probably continue going with one more 10 and move on to the 1. Right there. There it is. Okay? So you stop here. That's it. You go ahead and you move on to the next one. So refill, level up. Yes, level up to number 2. Okay? So same thing applies here. You want to get yourself the gacha ticket, and more there it is right there. One of the gacha tickets and 2 gacha tickets. Okay? So how many gacha tickets are in this prize details? 2 out of 5. Okay? So go ahead and do another 10. And here you hope you'll get yourself one of the grand prizes, right? Let's hope we get, there it is, 1. Perfect. That makes 3 out of 5. And we got 1,000 tickets still left. So, I mean, we're going through them fairly quickly, but keep in mind that these are farmable with stamina. And the fastest way, in my opinion, to do this, guys, is definitely through co-op. Just go into co-op and join a few folks and get this done. There it is right there. Okay, so that's now another one that we're done. We're going to go ahead and refill and level up. And we continue this process until we get all the weapons, okay? So this is very important, guys, because nothing there. That weapon is going to help you complete the EX mode. Now, keep in mind, another thing to note, and they've said this on the Twitter page, that there is going to be a harder version of the existing Sephiroth that's going to come out. So this weapon is going to be more and more important as week 2 approaches, where they're going to release probably the EX3 version of this fight. Now, I'm not sure what that's going to pertain in regards to difficulty. Okay, there's nice, we got it. Okay, so we can go for another if we have to go for another actually. But I'm very interested to see how many people are going to have a hard time with this fight, because personally I think it's a great way to show people how to strategize this free to play, right? So I'm going to make a guide. I'm going to get my weapon leveled up, guys, and then we're going to make a guide for you in terms of beating the EX2. Now the EX1 I've already completed. I think I did it with 105 power. It's the same thing. It's a DPS race essentially. I did it with Tifa, Aerith, and Cloud. Did not use Sephiroth for that one, but I think at this point using Sephiroth for the battle itself is going to be extremely critical. Okay, especially with this weapon. Now, some people can, as free to play, if you're at like the 130k mark, you can probably get it done without having to rely on this weapon, because you can have the HP pool that you need. I think essentially you need like over 5.5k to 6k to get it done without much of a headache. Oh, there it is again. Wow, we got it right away. Okay, that was quick. So let's go back after this. Hopefully get these gotcha tickets. Nice, 3 in a row. Okay, let's go. 2 more. And the beauty of this place, honestly, the beauty of this is it's going on for a couple weeks. So even if you're getting the resources, it's still absolutely worth it. Get level 3. Right, refill, there we go. And now we got the blueprints and the weapon to look forward to. Okay, so we'll probably stop there. Let's go back for a sec. Any missions here to pull? No missions here to pull. Okay, so I'll make a guide, guys, for this probably tomorrow once I get the weapon leveled up enough. If we go to enhance right now, we can go to Sephiroth and see where the weapon's at. As long as I can get it to mid, I can most likely get this event completed and show you guys how I do it as a free-to-play player here. And I think it'll be worthwhile for you guys to check that out and definitely focus on the weapon. Even if you don't use it as a main weapon after this event is done, it's still a pretty decent backup weapon. Seriously, like, the stats aren't that bad. Like the attack and the physical defense is actually pretty good. So here we go. Let's see how many of these we can get. Okay, 1. You guys can still see it's mid. You want to push it to high, right? So we might not. Actually, we need 1 more, I think, to be able to get it to that potency where it becomes a high. Let's see. There we go. And I'm assuming, guys, with the stamina increase and stuff, this should be no problem. Like we all should be able to finish this fairly easily with just a little bit of patience and time. Yeah, I need 1 more. So we'll get that. I think we'll get that tomorrow. Yeah, we need 1 more. So we'll finish this up tomorrow. You can see here it boosts the ability up to plus, and that'll push it to the high potency. And then from there, guys, it'll be a joke of a fight, right? Because you can just literally target the one you want to put this to high potency or high physical defense protection, and from there, it's just a matter of heal, survive, go back to it again, right? You just still have to put out some DPS because there's a DPS check, because he does do boundless strength over and over again, and every time he does it, he becomes stronger. But this here is what's going to be the key to a lot of free-to-play players to survive this fight and get it done. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'll drop the guide most likely tomorrow for this fight and clear it up for you as a free-to-play player, and you guys can see how it's done. But right now, focus on getting this. Go into co-ops. Try to do that more. I believe there's better. There's a better chance for you to get these tickets faster through co-op if there's enough people playing, and there should be right now. This is the time to do it because everyone wants to jump on the Sephiroth bandwagon and get this event going, right? So enjoy your event, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow specifically for this guide. This is Payne. Have a great night.